guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Belinda. If it's your first time here, make sure to hit the subscribe button. This channel, Afro Girl Diaries, is focused on academia, career, and lifestyle content. So today's video is about CISA, which is my most recent certification that I sat for last month, and I passed it on my first attempt. So I'm super excited about that. Today's video is just to walk you through what qualification it is, why it's important, why I did it, and yeah, I'll probably do a part 2 where I walk you through actually how I prepared for it. But yeah, let me know what it is you'd like to know about it once we've completed this video. Make sure to just engage with me in the comments. Let me know what it is you'd like to know more about. And yeah, we can engage and interact. So for those of you who are not familiar with my channel, I have covered my ACCA journey in detail. I completed it last year. I did my last exam September. October, got confirmation that I've passed all my exams, and basically I can get started with applying for the full qualification. So if you are interested in knowing more about my self-study journey for ACCA, make sure to watch that playlist, which I'll link somewhere here and also in the description box. So CISA, getting straight into today's video. CISA, so that actually stands for Certified Information Systems Auditor. It is one of the certifications offered by ISACA, which actually stands for, I have my laptop in front of me because some of these acronyms, I'm also finding out about them today. So it stands for, the body that offers that certification is the Information Systems Audit and Control Association, ISACA. They do have other certifications such as C-Risk, CISM. So the main thing is you probably just want to know what area you want to focus on, but if you have noted, even just from the name of the body, the Information Systems Audit and Control Association, it's mainly for people who are interested in IT governance, IT assurance, IT controls. So if that is an area that you're interested in terms of career, this is the right certification for you. So for those of you who don't know, I'm actually, I work as a technology risk consultant. So literally this is the certification I should have gotten from the beginning. ACCA is still important because as much as I'm more on the technology side, at the end of the day, all functions of a business work towards, the main aim, unless it's a charity, of any business is to make profit. And at the end of the day, the financial reports state how a company has been doing, and almost every system is usually to either optimize performance or to help with the financial reporting. So at the end of the day, we all come together. IT just helps to enable the processes and just make them much better, much quicker, much more optimized. So that's why I did ACCA, just to get the broader picture of things, but I needed to do CISA. It is literally what is up my alley in terms of work. It validates the experience that I've had because I've worked in this industry for around 4.5 years as a technology risk consultant. So if you'd like to know actually more about what I do, because even it took me a while, a lot of projects that we do are very different. It's a very broad career area. I've actually covered this topic about what it is to be a technology risk consultant. I've covered it with one of my former colleagues, Vaishnavi Sharma, and I'll make sure to link that video somewhere here or here. And you can get to find out more about what it takes to be a technology risk consultant. But definitely this is one of the certifications that are highly recommended for anyone who is involved in controls assurance on the IT side, security. You don't have to be an IT auditor to do this certification. So yeah, that is why I did the certification. Now the exam is a 4-hour exam. Yes, 4 hours, but I definitely did not take 4 hours to do the exam. I did it in around 2.5 hours. And I was like, you know what? I've exhausted all the answers I could think of and I'm done. And I'm really happy and blessed that I passed it in first attempt, but I will talk about that in more detail in another video. This is just more to familiarize you with what is this certification and is it even something I should be considering. Now, the good thing with certifications is they validate what it is you know. So you might think, I've worked in it, I know this stuff. Now your current employer knows that. But when you're trying to compete for an opportunity out with, you're trying to switch jobs, you're trying to change employers, you're trying to negotiate for a pay increase, what sets you apart from other people and actually validates your competency is a certification, and this is why I aim to do at least one certification every 6 months. So if you're in this area, please, it's about time you do this certification. If you are trying to get into technology controls, security, information security, if you're trying to enter into that space, an easy way to do it is actually doing a certification in that area, because it helps you not have to start at entry level. You can show them that, look, I have this certification, at least I have the theoretical knowledge, and I'm ready to apply it into practice. And you can try and show that the job that you've done so far does have some transferable skills, and you can negotiate to enter at least at a higher level. Yeah, so one thing that surprised me when I started this certification is that it is actually not really about auditing. You'd be misled by the name Certified Information Systems Auditor and think it's just about audit. It is barely about audit. Now, we do have a whole chapter, Domain 1, which is purely focused on IT auditing. But chapters 2, 3, they call them domains. Domain 2, 3, 4, 5. Literally 4 out of the 5 domains are nothing to do with auditing and are more to do with creating that foundation, giving you that foundation of typical technology landscapes. Now, domain 2 is about IT governance. Domain 3 is about project management, of course, related to systems being acquired or developed. Domain 4 is about operations, information system operations, and also a lot to do with business continuity. I remember also learning a lot about disaster recovery. Guys, you're testing my knowledge after I did the exam and passed it. And then chapter 5 was to do with protection of information assets. So that one was I really enjoyed that one. All about, protecting systems from hacking, phishing, ransomware, all sorts. It's honestly, once I did that certification, I was like, this is why we do this. This is why we do this. Because remember, how can you audit something if you don't know it? You have to know it first as a technology person before you can even go and check if people are doing the right thing. Are people following a process? Are there the right mitigations in place to prevent things from going wrong? So simply put, it does give you the right foundation you need to know. It touches upon different things. So if you're someone who never did computer science, because I never did, I did engineering, this is the right certification for you. Guys, I'm really championing for it, and I'm not even being paid by these guys. I really, really appreciated doing this certification. Now, no one can really just throw a word at me, intrusion detection system, and I'm there like, what is that? Is that an alarm system or something? No one can throw around those words now. I know what they are. And as much as, because before when you're auditing, you tend to really rely on the understanding that the business gives you. You go in with a fresh mind, which is typically the mind of any auditor. You check what is your process, the business tells you, and then you try and find gaps or places where there's no compliance. So now, I know my shit. I'm not meant to cast, but it is really a useful certification. So let me know if you're thinking about this certification. What is it that you want to know more about? I'm happy to do a part 2 where I go into more detail. This was more just to show you guys it is a good certification. Your girl did it and she does not regret it. Otherwise, have a really, really lovely weekend. I don't know when you're going to watch this. Have a really lovely day. And look out for my next video where I will feature a person who was formerly an engineer. Actually, they used to be in my school. They were a former schoolmate when we were in uni doing electrical and electronic engineering. And now he changed jobs, and now he's a software engineer. So if you're interested in knowing more about his journey, his career journey, you're interested to know what is it that you need to do to switch careers, make sure to drop your questions in the comment section and I'll make sure to cover them when I'm recording with him. But look out for that. There's a lot more content coming through. Cheers. Bye.